Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's presentation. I'm thrilled to have you all here. My name is Namita, and I'm excited to guide you through our topic for the day, leveraging Google Slides for classroom success. Before we dive in, few quick notes about the presentation itself. The presentation is being recorded. This presentation is licensed under Creative Commons. The license is given below on the slide. It means you need to give appropriate credit to the creator. The content can only be used for non commercial purposes. If you adapt or build upon this work, you must share your new creation under the same license. Captions are running throughout the presentation to ensure accessibility. If you prefer to turn them off, you can do so using the toggle button in Zoom. Additionally, I have used the Investigate Accessibility option while creating this presentation to make it more inclusive for everyone. So I would like to begin with the land acknowledgement. I'm joining you from the beautiful town of Langley in BC, and I want to acknowledge that I work, learn, and connect on the shared, unceded, and traditional territory of the Coast Salish people, including Kwantlen, Ketsi, and Semayu First Nations. So, if anyone from the audience would like to share acknowledgements from their own locations, please feel free to write them in the chat. It is important to recognize and honor the lands we are on, and I appreciate your participation in this. So, let's begin with a brief introduction to the fact that what all I'm going to include in my presentation today. So, first, we will start with the introduction to Google Slides. Then I will switch to tips and tricks for instructors, how to utilize Google Slides to maximize student engagement and excitement in the class. 4 E's of Google Slides, then EDI, relevance of Google Slides, then creative use of Google Slides and references, and of course, some question and answer session towards the end. So, how many of you have actually used Google Slides ever in the classroom? Anyone from the audience? Okay. So, if none of you have used the Google Slides so far, I would like to begin with a brief introduction. Google Slides is basically a presentation tool. It offers either a blank start or a pre designed templates to create visually attractive and engaging presentations. It does this while making it very easy and intuitive to use, even for a total beginner. Once the presentation is created, it can be shared directly with students using a simple link via any medium from email to text. The ability to lock access is a great security feature and works well if you want students to view but not alter your work. That said, the ability to allow students to collaborate on a project is perhaps an even more valuable feature. You can also work offline or online, then upload content after you regain connection, making this useful even when you are on the move. As this platform integrates very well with Google Classroom, it is easy to share directly with the class or use in a presentation during a video conference or class. So let's come to some Google Slides tips which teachers can use in the classroom. For this, I've referred to 2 studies here. In fact, these are pretty, you can say, recent studies. One is Caesar study done in 2021 and Nogian study conducted in 2023. So based on this, let me start with some features. First is you can use Google Slides even to create GIFs, right? So in fact, it can be used as an extension. It can be brought into the system as an extension. You can use TallTweets free software to do so. And if we talk about GIFs, it is like a speaking the language of the youth. These moving images are a great way to convey a message quickly and clearly without needing to do much at all. You can essentially condense your slides presentation into a single moving image file to be viewed on a phone, laptop, or anywhere else. The catch, these GIFs are not native to the software, so hence you can use them as add them as an extension. Just to give an idea, if you want to use the extension feature, go to Google Slides. When you are making your presentation, go to extensions and then go to add-ons. Okay. Now, another very creative feature is you can integrate audios, videos to make it more interactive for the students, interesting for the students. For example, you can start making a presentation, go to insert option, then you can click to either adding audios or videos, and there are multiple options to add various features. And you can even add speaker notes. So to do so, go to tools and you can dictate speaker notes. These notes can come very handy when you're actually delivering the presentation. And further, it can be converted into a PDF when you are going to share your presentation with your audience. There is also a dictionary feature to enhance your like vocabulary and everything, and to grammatically correct your language. Then you can link to specific slides so that you can students or the audience can move from one slide to another. You can create links that jump directly to specific slides within your presentation. To do this, select the text or object you want to use as a link, click insert, then link, and choose slides in the presentation. Then select the slides you want to link to. Then another feature is that you can create master slides. So utilize master slides to create consistent formatting throughout your presentation. This is especially useful for maintaining a uniform look and feel, such as using the same header and footer on each slide. So for that, go to slides and you have an option to create and edit master. Then another option is you can become little collaborative. You can use question and answer options. In fact, under the slides, there is a question and answer option, or there is a very interesting feature. Go and add an extension of polls everywhere. Student engagement and inclusion can greatly improve when you use techniques like polls and back channel chats, especially in a virtual environment. You can incorporate interactive questions and assessment into a slide presentation. So if you're already using slideshows in the classroom, you may put discussion questions in your slides in virtual environment by embedding polls directly by using this software. And another is next is voice typing. And so how it works is that it has a built-in voice typing feature. You can go to tools, click to voice type speaker notes to transcribe your spoken words into speaker notes. So I've already shown you how these features can be used. Now let's come to another pertinent topic in this presentation, that how does Google Slides fare on various parameters of 4Es? That is, evaluate, engage, excite, and educate. So let's start with engage. So Google Slides shines with its collaborative capabilities. This means multiple people can work on a presentation simultaneously, no matter where they are. You can see changes in real time, which not only speed up the editing process, but also foster a collaborative environment where ideas can flow freely. Now let's talk about next thing, media integration. So pictures, audios, and even videos can be embedded it. This flexibility allows you to enrich your presentation with various forms of media, making your content more dynamic and engaging. Whether you're including a relevant video clip or inserting an audio commentary, it all integrates seamlessly into your slides. Now, moving on to idea collection and brainstorming. Google Slides supports a range of tools for brainstorming. You can use comments, suggestions to gain input from team members. Integrating with Google Drive means you can easily pull in supporting documents, images. This makes it a powerful tool for collecting and organizing ideas effectively. You can even create interactive notebooks, sticky noteboards for those who love hands-on interactive elements. Google Slides offers the ability to create interactive notebooks and sticky notes boards. These features are perfect for workshops, meetings, where participants can contribute their thoughts, feedback directly on the slides, making the session more engaging and participatory. And just like we were discussing, you have lots of options to add Q&A opportunity. It facilitates live Q&A session where your audience can submit questions in real time. The feature helps maintain engagement and by allowing immediate interaction and feedback, ensuring that all voices are heard and that your presentation addresses the needs and interests of your audience. Now, let's see the how does it fare on the Excite parameters? Like we have already discussed, I have shown you some features where you can use audios in Google Slides, videos in Google Slides, GIFs, and further, it helps in motivating positive behavior amongst your audience because it collaborates and fosters teamwork. For that, I have referred to one study conducted by Ahmed et al. In 2021. You can refer to this study to further get inputs how Google Slides can help in creating more excitement in your classroom. Let's see how it helps in education. It's a tried and tested thing, right? Using slides for lectures and presentation. You can even use pre-class slides, make students collaborate on them and can include it in your flipped classroom activities. You can even use it with Google Classroom. It integrates seamlessly with that. There is a study conducted in 2023 by Sharp and Young, which focuses on this part, and you can further take inputs from the study and data. And then there is another study conducted by Kusumanarigam and Prithvi 2024, where they talk about how vocational writing skills can be improved by using various collaborative features of Google Slides. As you can see, most of these studies are pretty recent. So you can see a lot of interest which is igniting amongst researchers to understand how this feature can be used or this tool can be used for engaging the student community. Evaluation part, yes, you can add polls, quizzes. Like I said, it can be added as an extension by using polls everywhere. You can export grades. It is consistent with Excels and all. But yes, these evaluations so far, if we go with the studies also, are all mostly related with informal evaluations. But yes, there is a lot of room of creativity and scope of improvement. So, based on this discussion and various studies to validate 4 E's of Google Slides, if we talk about Excite, I would like to give it A, right? By you can create excitement by using videos, GIFs, and all. In terms of engagement, a strong A plus. Reason being is there are so many studies also which back the fact, and we have ourselves experienced that you can increase student collaboration by using this software. Then educate, again, based on studies as well as my personal experience, Google Slides really help in creating a good platform. It's a very good platform to create various avenues to educate your students. Evaluation, like I said, there is more room of improvement. In fact, I could not find many studies where they have actually researched about how evaluation can be done with the help of Google Slides. And another thing is, it is a big research gap also. In case you are a researcher in the field of education, you can check what are the evaluation, how does the Google Slides fare on the parameter of evaluation. And then further, I have gauged and tried to understand that where does Google Slide stands on various parameters or various, you can say, levels of Bloom's taxonomy. Let's start with remembering. So yes, by creating quizzes, by asking students to fill in the blanks, by using live Q&As, you can use Google Slides and it fares well on remembering. 4 out of 5, I would say. Understanding, yes. 5 out of 5. Reason being is one is it is a very important feature to educate. You can further enhance its capabilities by utilizing extensions, by using audios, videos embedded in your slides, and further making students collaborate. Applying 4 out of 5. Because yes, students can utilize the knowledge, like I said, while in the flipped classroom activities, they can apply the knowledge to create and build up on the content which you have created as an instructor. Analyzing 3 out of 5, because again, it's more of a collaborative tool. You can express your knowledge, but in the terms of analyzing, there is still a lot of scope of improvement, I would say. Again, for evaluation, I've given 3 out of 5. And for creating, I've given strong 5 out of 5 because there is a lot of scope where students can actually help in building up the content, creating the content by using this platform. Now let's talk about equity, diversity, and inclusion relevance of this tool. So I would like to start with the accessibility features. Teachers can make Google Slides more readable by using several of the accessibility features within a document or presentation. In fact, if I can show you, if you go to the tools menu, there is accessibility settings which you can turn on. There are various options: turn on Braille support, turn on collaborator announcements, right? So hence it has accessibility features pretty well embedded in it. You can translate or write in different languages, whether you are a dual language, foreign language, or global educator. Google Slides have a feature that can translate any student resource to over 100 languages. If you already have a document written, click the tools menu, then you can translate document. Further, another important feature or another point which validates accessibility features are students can work online, offline. There are many places where internet connectivity is a problem. So online connectivity allows you to extend learning to places beyond the classroom. This is one thing. Then Google Slides can be accessed on any device. With an internet connection, students can complete their work in the school or outside the school. If a student does not have access to internet, they can use a Google Docs offline extension on a computer device or enable availability online feature. And differentiation and for this, different abilities, learning styles, interests, social, emotional needs, and groupings can be taken care of by using various features of Google Slides. Then I've also included I will quickly give you a glimpse of creative ideas to enhance your classroom teaching by using this platform. You can export as PDF with speaker notes just to refer, go to file, downloads, and then download as a PDF document. You can even include the speaker notes here. Then you can directly publish it to the web. You can see the version history. This is important. Reason being is when the different collaborators are there, you really want to see what changes have been made to your slides. You want to bring it to the original template, then this feature comes really handy. So go to files, version history, and see version history. And yeah, so these are some creative ideas. I have given some video links here, which you can further explore to learn more about various multiple features of Google Slides. For example, to embed Q&A feature, I've given you link for polls everywhere. To create GIFs, I have given you link for a free platform, techlearning.com. And for extensions and polls, like I said, polls everywhere can be used. So I hope these resources will come handy. And yeah, there are various references which I've used in my study. Like I said, I'm very astonished to see there is a recent interest amongst educators, researchers, scientists in this field to understand the usage and impact of Google Slides in the field of education. So that's all. Thank you so much for your time. Any questions here? So if not, thank you so much. I'm gonna upload this presentation in the forum and you can further access it to go through my resources. Thank you.